currently like 9:10 and I have to be at work by 10. Luckily, I only live like 10 minutes away from where I work, but I still need to get ready. So we're gonna do a really quick get ready with me. So if you read the title of the video, yes, today is my last day. And you know, this is such a full circle moment because you guys were here for my very first day of work, and now you're gonna be here for my very last day of work. I'm not quitting my job, you guys. That's not why it's the last day of work. It's the last day of work because my school is shutting down. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Like, a whole school is shutting down. Like, we're packing everything up. Yesterday was my last official day with the kids, my children. I'm gonna, like, this job was so, like, okay, today's so bittersweet. I can't even talk. Today is so bittersweet to me because if you've seen my other videos, you can tell how tired. We're gonna put some SPF. You can see how tired and just burnt out I look and I feel. Like, don't get me wrong, it 1000% was that way for me personally, and I know it was that way for all my coworkers who work in the after school program with me because they told me about it. But you know, I stayed that long for the kids. Like, I didn't, you know, I just really do love every single kid that I work with, and I wish them all the best. And I just feel so bad leaving them because they have an attachment to you, and like when they fall and they get hurt, it like warms your heart when they, like, out of all the people in the room, they look for you because they trust you. And I just feel so bad. I'm gonna use this. And I just feel so bad that, like, they're gonna have to completely go to a different environment and rebuild that trust with, you know, a staff or an adult or a teacher. It just makes me really sad for them. Babe Ronnie! So let's get into the real tea. Why is my school shutting down? My school's a little bit different because, like, it doesn't abide by the school district. It pretty much is its own little district. But it is a charter school, supposedly. So it is up to the district, the school district, to come take a look around, review test scores, and pretty much approve or deny the renewal of the charter school. Yeah, so they came in a while ago and flat out said, denied, we're not getting renewed. And I remember, dude, everyone was so freaking shocked. Like, all the adult staff members just couldn't believe it. Because, mind you, it's 2025 now. They came around... Actually, they might have come 2025 or late 2024. But they've been meaning to come since 2019, 2020. But because of the pandemic, they weren't able to come. I don't know how that works. It's been 5 years. But yeah, they finally showed up. And they flat out rejected the school. So there's a few conspiracy theories, not the conspiracy theories, but there's a few theories on why it's shut down that I've heard from other staff members who are actually teachers. They just said it was because of test scores and stuff like that, which doesn't really make sense because although the test scores are a tiny bit lower, they've been going up every single year, and we have really good student attendance. Like, dude, my students genuinely cry when they have to go home, and I feel so bad. I'm like, it's okay, like, you're gonna be back tomorrow. And they always show up tomorrow, so, you know. Yeah, I don't know. So the theory is, or it's not really a theory, but thanks to some orange man in office, budgets are being pulled away from school funding. And even though the school that I work at doesn't rely on the school district, to get their funds, because I believe parents have to pay some sort of fee, you know, to put their kids in there or in the program that I work for. Yeah. So that's pretty much the tea. That we got shut down, the whole fucking and it's so sad because, like, it's a whole building. Like, what's gonna happen to the building? I don't know. I always get really sad when a building all of a sudden goes abandoned. Like, all the history, like, everything. If the walls could talk, oh my god, imagine the shit they'd say. You guys, I'm so sorry, like, that I'm rambling. I just need to fucking hurry up. And oh my god, you guys, I put my alarm at 7. Actually, I put it at 6:30, but I genuinely couldn't sleep. Because I'm such a light sleeper, you guys. I went to bed around 8:30 and I woke up. I don't know if you guys have a cat and if they do this, but I have a cat. And oh my god, my eyebrow looks horrible. He fucking, like, this is the door, right? This is the door. He fucking claws his hands, digs them on the other side of the door and like pulls it. Even though the door is locked. I lock my door at night. And he, like, I don't know, like, it makes the door fucking ricochet because it's like going back and forth. And I'm like, sir, what the fuck is the reason? Why are you doing all this? So then I'm like, Ronnie, and he's like, "Aw," and he jumps up here. Like, he goes back to bed. Like, bitch, it's too little too late. I'm already awake. So then I can't go back to sleep. And I didn't go back to bed until like 3:30. And then this morning when it was 7 a.m., my alarm woke me up. I said, okay, I am going to put a 5-minute timer and wake up 5 minutes. I woke up at 8:40. Thank goodness that my body naturally woke up, because imagine, what am I going to do now? That's the question. Because I went back to school recently because, you know, I feel like now, since fucking AI is taking over everything, but genuinely, like, the job market right now is not it. It's fucking tough. And you know it's hard if a certified job hopper like me is having a tough time. Like, you know it's tough out there. If it's hard for me, who fucking can pull a job like nothing. I don't know. I really think about this a lot. Like, if I could go back in time, I would have 1000% gone to college and gotten a fucking degree in anything. In anything, because nowadays you need a fucking bachelor's degree to work the gift shop center at a museum. Like, it's genuinely, like, I'm not even joking. No, but genuinely, if I was fucking 18, I don't believe I would have been able to finish college. I feel like I would have dropped out. It would have left a bad taste in my mouth, and then I would have never gone back because of that fear of having to drop out again, you know, or like failing the first time. I don't know. Now that I'm a full-grown woman, and I feel like it's not really not that it's not acceptable, but I've just had, like, it's hard for me to go from having a full-time job and, you know, making good money to having to go part-time and then not having as much money because I'm an adult. Like, I have adult bills. Even if I do all my classes online, there's still going to be like 1 or 2 that I do need to take in person. And I'm like, fuck, those 1 and 2 classes are really messing up my schedule because now I can't get like a legit everyday job. As much as I want to go back into working with kids, I just don't think I'm going to be able to for a while because of my schedule with school. But I don't know. I have faith that everything will work out for me in the end, and I 1000% want to do YouTube more. I just feel so bad, like, that I keep leaving you guys hanging, and I promise I want to do better. And I don't have a job for the summer, which is fine. I'm not really stressed about the no job for the summer because last year I took the summer off and I really enjoyed it, even though every year before that I would work this summer. But, you know, I think I'm gonna do that this year too, because as much as does my foundation look bad? I just really can't tell anymore. I'm not too worried. Plus, because my job is getting shut down, they're giving us a stipend. It's legit nothing, dude. Like, fucking barely anything. But, I mean, something, you know? As sad as it is, I feel like it'll definitely be a little less sad than the other job I had before that I quit. Not the fucking one, but the other job that I had before that. I think I'm gonna be a little less sad than the other one because in this one, like, at least I'm going through the whole, like, time span and I'm there to the very last day that the school was open. So for that one, I left And I didn't get to say goodbye to any of my kids because I didn't know I was leaving. I actually wasn't planning on leaving. But I remember my very last day there. Something in my body told me that that was going to be my last day ever at that job again. I was feeling so nostalgic, and I remember going around that day and like hugging as many of my kids as I could, saying bye to as many of my coworkers as I could too, but there's a few that unfortunately I didn't get to. Yeah, like I was feeling so nostalgic that day, and I never got the closure. And I never got the chance to tell the kids that I was leaving. And you know, it might not affect them, but every time I work with a student or with kids and an adult just suddenly leaves without telling the kid they were leaving, like, believe it or not, they go that whole fucking year. Where's so and so? Where's so and so? And as, oh my god, the one scared me. And as much as you tell them they're gone, they quit, like, I'm sorry, they're not coming back, they like can't really process that, and they keep asking months later, like, where's so and so? And you're like, hey, so like, remember I told you a month ago when you asked, like, they don't work here anymore, sweetie, they're not coming back. And I don't know, like, I feel so bad about that. But I'm happy that at least in this job I was able to tell every student, like, we're leaving not because we want to, but because we kind of have to. But with that being said, I don't want to romanticize the whole fucking thing, because as you guys saw from a few videos ago, I was really going through it in my last job. And I don't know, like, this job had genuinely, and I don't mean to be a bitch, I don't mean to be a bitch, but I feel like this job just took the spark out of me. Like, I'm so desensitized to shit now, and I 1000% am gonna need months to be able to get back to my old self and be so happy, because I feel like this job really took that spark out of me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to take a little bit of time for myself and like recollect, not my mental state, because I feel like I'm totally fine, but I don't know, like my emotional state. It for sure, like, this job was tough and I was not happy with, you know, I'm not gonna say anything, but the people running it weren't doing a great job. That's all I have to say about it. And I definitely, like, now that the job is shutting down, I feel like things work in mysterious ways, and it worked out for me because I was able to write it out throughout the year. And even though now the job is shutting down, I don't know, I don't know, I really don't know how I'm feeling right now. I feel like I haven't really had time to process how I'm feeling, but I'm excited, y'all. Gonna leave this on a positive note because I need to get out of here. But yeah, I'm sad for the children. Don't care for the administration at my job. They can all fuck right off. But, and I am definitely gonna miss some co-workers. I've been getting their Instagrams little by little. Like, I've been fucking collecting them like infinity stones, because I want to keep up with these people. Like, I genuinely do. Plus, girl, if I need a job reference, I'm about to hit them up.